Hi, you come in. Mr. and James, if you'd like to sit on that side. Chris, if you could sit on that side. Good afternoon, everyone. I really appreciate the effort that you've all made in being here today. As you know, my name's Giles Andrews. Please feel free to call me Giles. I'm your mediator for today. Is it okay if we use first names today? Yeah? Great. My role is to facilitate the discussions between you and explore ways of finding, a solution that satisfies both parties. Hopefully we can come to an agreement before the end of this process. I'm not a judge, I must say, and I'm not here to say what's right or what's wrong. I'm just an impartial third party to the dispute. Okay? Let me tell you what's going to happen today. We're going to have joint sessions like this, but we're also going to have private discussions. We can be very flexible in allowing time for each, and obviously we'll tailor those discussions to your needs. Now, I must say, whatever is said in these discussions is confidential. Today is an opportunity for you to both speak honestly and truthfully about the dispute. If you disagree with something, can I ask that you make a note of it and then bring it up when it's your turn to speak, if that's okay. This is an informal process, so if at any stage that you need a comfort break or you need some refreshments, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know and I'll be happy to take a break in the proceedings. Okay, I'd like to hear what both of you have to say and what the problems are. Does anybody have any questions at this stage? No? Okay. Can I ask James to speak first? Is that okay, Pauline?
Yeah. So I have a bakery shop in Holborn, and then back in September I noticed there were leaky pipes on the premises, and I called Pauline to come and have a look at it, but she didn't take it seriously and hasn't done enough at all to fix the problem.
I think you'll find that's your fault, James. If you hadn't turned my workmen away, they might have been fixed by now.
Pauline, I can see you've got lots to say, which is normal in these circumstances. However, to help the session, if you disagree, could you just make a note of it and then bring it up when it's your turn to talk?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. James, if you'd like to continue.
Yeah, well, that's all I've got to say really. The leaky pipes have disrupted my business, and to this day they are still leaking.
Thank you, James. Melissa, would you like to add anything?
Yes, I'd just like to point out that the current state of the premises are not fit for human habitation as per Section 8 and 10 of the Landlord and Tenant Act 1985, as the premises are not free from damp and they do not have an adequate water supply or drainage system, because water's dripping all over the walls and onto machinery, making it dangerous to operate. Furthermore, under Section 8.2, the landlord did not request in writing a reasonable time, giving 24 hours notice to enter the premises to view the condition of the leaking pipes. In addition, Pauline has also not upheld her repair obligations pursuant to clause 2.2 of the lease.
Thank you. That was most helpful. Okay, Pauline, it's your turn to say, well, what experiences that you've had relating to this problem.
Okay, I appreciate there's leaking pipes on the premises, but it's not my fault that the repairs haven't been carried out. On 3 separate occasions, I sent workmen in to look at the pipes and to deal with repairs, and on those occasions James turned them away each time. The reason and the fault that they're still leaking lies totally with James and not with me at this stage.
Okay, thank you, Pauline. Chris, is there anything that you'd like to add?
The tenancy agreement was actually a licence to occupy agreement which confers no right of exclusive possession onto James. Pauline as landlord could enter the property as and when she pleased pursuant to clause 5 in the contract. James has breached this clause and caused further damage to the property.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. Let me see if I understand both of your views correctly. James, you feel that Pauline should have done more to fix the leaky pipes, and you say that they've disrupted your business. Is that right?
That's exactly my problem, yes.
Okay. Pauline, it's your opinion that James should have let in the workmen to sort out the problem?
That's correct. We wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay, at this point I'd like to meet with you both privately to explore the issues that you've raised further. Is that okay? And would you find that helpful?
Yes.
Okay. I propose to talk to Pauline first, unless there's any objections by yourself.
No, it's fine.